Hi, Zach. Hi, Travis. Hi, Mike. Oh, that's a
Hello
big
there.
crowd. That's great. Um, Guess we have a quorum now. Okay, then. Hello, everyone, to today's Orchestrator meeting. I just came back from a week of vacation, so I really don't have any topics for today. Which means that it's a bit up to you to come up with topics.
Yeah, there was one topic on my mind to follow up from last week with um, the Rook integration test that's running against Ceph Master.
Hmm.
Juan Miguel, oh good, you're back today too. Um, yeah, with the test had been broken because of a recent change, and since you were both out last week, we just went ahead and disabled that test temporarily. So we'd like to
Hmm.
get that going again. There, let's see from the notes last. Yeah, there was a Ceph PR linked there that I think needed to get in, and then we can validate it's working for Rook and get that fixed.
Hmm. That was merged by Kifo 2 days ago.
Okay, great. Yeah, I haven't looked at it since then, apparently.
Mm.
So, oh, just over the
Was
weekend. Got it.
Yeah, was Saturday, right?
Hmm. Okay, so Juan Miguel, that you expect that that will fix the Ceph Manager test then for Rook?
Yes, that's it. Okay. Let's see. Well, enable again the test, and I think that it will work. Okay. It was, something that we changed it in the orchestrator. Okay. And, it seems that it's sensible that the test file. So I think that it is fixed. Okay.
Hmm.
If any
Sounds good.
problem, just ping me and I will try
Hmm.
to to do more things. But I think that probably is fixed.
Sounds good. Okay, yeah, I'll open a PR to revert my disabling of the test. So, and I'll let you know if we see any issues. Great. That was an easy topic then.
Okay. So, um, so my everything I know is at least a week old. So, I know that we've had some discussions about renaming the container images that were built by the CI. I don't know if that was merged or if that's working again, but I guess it's working again. Otherwise, Kiffer wouldn't be able to merge for requests. So I guess it's working now. That was work done by Depika last week. But yeah, again, I really don't have any topics for today. I'm back from vacation.
Well, maybe one more note on, or a note for drive groups. Um, I don't see Blaine in this call, but yeah, Blaine has the PR in Rook. Just finishing up some testing on drive groups. Of course, he's still waiting on the drive groups to be merged upstream Ceph. So we'll be blocked on the working until that's merged. But he's had good results testing against just a private build of drive groups, and it's looking good for Rook. I don't have much more than that. Just wanted to point that out that we're getting close on drive groups from the Rook side.
Okay, I still need feedback from Rook's side.
Okay. On let's see, three
On
five
on
five four two. That one, yeah.
35542, yeah.
Okay.
What what do you need there? This was just mainly a mock-up because I didn't really know what placement specifications to write there. So I guess I just simply need some some examples.
Got it.
Examples
Okay.
of proper placement specifications that should be created by the Rook Manager module.
This is when we're translating, the module needs to translate the placement from the drive groups back into
Yes.
the Kubernetes placement, right?
Exactly.
Okay.
So we decided on using the Kubernetes style placement specifications instead of the Orchestrator style placement specifications. We just need to translate them properly, and for that I need some examples.
Okay. Let's see. I know in Blaine's PR he has a couple of examples. Let me just find a quick pointer to that real quick. That may not fully answer your question, but let's see. Go 4916. Okay. There it is, cluster with drive groups. All right. Yeah, I'll put it in the agenda here. All right, so that, yeah, there's a link in the pull request to some examples that Blaine had.
Okay, that sounds
So
good.
he's got examples, yeah, for placement, node affinity to 3 nodes in the cluster, or affinity to nodes with a certain label, and and then just using all nodes with no placements.
But it's still mainly about match expressions and required during scheduling, again during execution. Okay. That's good.
If that's a start, yeah, let us know what other examples would be helpful.
Yeah, an example for so the orchestrator provides mainly 3 ways to do scheduling. One is by explicitly naming hosts. I don't know if you want that for Rook. One is by using any kind of label. And the third one is using some glob expressions on the host names. But if we do not want to match on the host itself, then actually by label is the only valid way to specify orchestrator placement specifications that are kind of usable for Rook. Which makes sense, right?
Yeah. Well, those first 2 cases you mentioned, I think, are covered by those examples, even like how to use a specific list of host names or to use the node labels.
That's
The
kubernetes.io
glob,
/hostname. Okay.
right? Yeah, the glob is the one that I don't think it would be working for Rook.
Yeah, we have to translate that in the manager Rook module.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, that sounds good to me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think this looks good how it worked out, at least to just use the Kubernetes placement from Rook's perspective. It just feels like the right thing. So, yep.
Okay. Any other topics for today?
Yes. To introduce Karen Nordman. She's working in Red Hat in documentation. Okay. So I think that it could be interesting to meet Zach. Okay, that is also working in in documentation, but in upstream. Okay, so Karen, this is your contact also for documentation things. Okay, and apart of that, I think that this is all. So if you want to say something, Karen, could be.
Yeah, thanks, Juan Miguel. Hi, everybody. I've had some conversations with some of you over our alpha draft that we have available just today, and I'll probably be asking more questions as we do more work together. Um, we'll be working toward a beta draft next month, and I hope it'll be more detailed than what I gave you. But anyway, yeah, I'm your documentation person. I'm actually documenting Ceph ADM and install procedures, and I know that we've got some crossover between Ceph ADM, what it does, and then where the orchestrators pick up. And so I'm here to listen to both. We have another writer, um, Ranjani, who is working on the orchestrators. And so I'm happy to convey any information to her. And it's late in India, but I'll see if she's interested in joining as well. Anyway, I'm glad to be here.
Please join our IRC channel. That's Ceph Orchestrators on OFTC.
Good to meet you, Karen. Hi, I'm Zach. I'm the upstream docs guy. Also working on some Ceph ADM stuff, a Ceph ADM install guide for a 3-node cluster, just like a simple 3-node cluster. So maybe we.
I'm sorry, Zach. I can hardly hear you.
Oh.
So you're a bit silent.
Yeah.
I turned down the microphone to. Let's see.
There.
I'm in. All right. Is that better?
That's
Is
perfect.
there too much ambient noise, or is that about right?
No, that's wonderful. I'm sorry to make you start over, but you sound so much better.
Oh, that's fine. This box has Ubuntu running on it, and between about 20 and 23% up the slider is where it's tolerable to listen to someone through the microphone. So anyway, I'm also working on a Ceph ADM installation guide to install a 3-node cluster. And so if you have like a complete Ceph ADM installation guide, then we should talk.
Yes, we definitely should. That was one suggestion that I got about something that I should add to the documentation. So yeah, we definitely should talk. I'll send you an invite offline, and maybe we can meet at some point.
All right. I live in Australia, but are you in Maine? Am I right about that?
I am. I'm outside of Portland, Maine, in the Eastern time zone, so it's nighttime where you are.
It is, but I'm very familiar with the Eastern time zone. So
yeah, and I can get up earlier. I don't mind.
Oh no, let me come to you. Don't do it the other way. Like people in America should have at least some advantage in 2020. So, all right, we will talk. I won't clutter up the meeting, but good to meet you, Karen.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
Oh, can we get Karen like I don't know, maybe we can get her details so we can send her a list of, IRC channels that she can join and resources that she can use.
The Etherpad we have, the Orchestrator Weekly Etherpad.
Sure.
I just shared. Really contains a lot of information in the top about the IRC channel, for example, the link to this meeting.
Yeah, I see that we've both posted it in here just now.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Okay. Yeah, that's great to have more documentation folks running around here. Any other topics for today? Okay. That was short. Short and sweet. If we don't have anything else, then enjoy the week, and then let's link up next week then.
Sounds good. Thanks,
Sounds
everyone.
Right.
good.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Hello.
Bye.